Do you want to start something new but don't want to have that overwhelming feeling once you've started it? Do you want to avoid feeling frazzled in your business once you've started a new project? What if you can launch a whole new product or service without feeling all the stress that comes with it? If this sounds like you, then continue to watch as I explain the 3 mistakes I believe a doer makes when starting a new project. Hi, this is Jen Edwards-Robinson from Burnout To Breakthrough.com, where I help busy entrepreneurs and hard-working professionals recover from the damaging effects of stress and business burnout fast. Okay, so I think that the first thing a doer does when they approach a brand new project is that they just rush into it. I believe that most people don't understand what they actually need to achieve first, and they're so excited that sort of gets in the way of really what they need to do in order to understand what they have to do. So I think that what that doer needs to do is just sit on that idea for a few days. I'm sure that the deadline that they've been given is in a good enough time in order to complete the project. So you've got time at the start of receiving your new project to take time to sit on it, to let the idea sink in, because usually at any one time, us entrepreneurs and hard-working professionals, we've got so much going on in the background, and you may not have the headspace. So it's probably very important just to take a few days to let the idea of that project sink in. You can make a few notes in those few days, or have a rough idea, but definitely approach the project a few days after receiving it. And I think the second idea, or the second mistake that a doer makes when receiving a new project, is that they get too overwhelmed and get caught up in the moment, and it's where you can get yourself into overwhelm, basically. And you need to, I think, approach any project with the baby step type mentality. What do you need to do first? What do you need to do second? Use the idea of bite-sized steps and chunks. Like, for example, and I've mentioned this in another video, but I'm actually currently writing a book. And if you were to sit down and say to someone, "Okay, Jen, you need to write a book." Okay, and the idea is this. All right then. So you've got your title, you've got your rough idea as to what the book needs to, be written about. But oh my God, where do you start? You're writing a book. I mean, this is like a project, really, isn't it, in itself? So when you know how to break down the book, actually writing a book is quite straightforward. I mean, obviously it's quite intense. You have to try and find the right words and convey the right message and concisely write everything you want to write on the page. However, if you use that principle into a project, just break down your project. There's bound to be a sort of intro and a middle bit and an end bit at the very least, at least 3 chunks, right? So go from there, and you shouldn't have any problems approaching the new project. And also, I think another mistake a newbie makes when starting a new project is that they aim for perfectionism. And you've probably heard me say this before. Perfectionism does not exist, and it is a trait of mine that I've had to work with in my time. But perfectionism does not exist. So with that in mind, does that not just give you a little bit of weight lifted off your shoulders? My mentors have told me from time to time that just aim for 7 out of 10, because if you were to show someone a piece of work that is your 10 out of 10, and then you were to show that same person your work that is 7 out of 10, I'm sure that one person reviewing both pieces of work wouldn't even know really the difference. Only you notice the difference, don't you? So can you imagine how efficient you can be if you were just always aiming for 7 out of 10? Because perfectionism, as I said, does not exist. So yeah, they're the 3 mistakes I believe that newbies make when starting a new project, and yeah, that's how you can avoid them yourself. Many thanks Breakthrough for watching this video. Remember to like, share and comment, and if you want to get out of your rut so you can live a stress-free life, then join me for your free 30-minute online Zoom session. Visit my website FromBurnoutToBreakthrough.com to book. Come with me as we learn to become athletes in today's modern world with our businesses and careers. These 30-minute online sessions are only limited to 5 per month, so book quick because unfortunately I do not have enough time to help everybody, as the rest of the time I'm working with breakthroughers to transform their lives. I look forward to your breakthrough soon.